Okay, video number 2. Sorry, I have a 5-minute time limit, so I had to separate this into 2 separate videos. So going back to where we left off, we had this original passage, and then we looked at a good paraphrasing, and now we're going to look at an example of a poor paraphrasing. So if we took this and we did this highlighting, and then we simply said, Osiris was murdered and Isis found the body, that would not be an example of a good paraphrase because we've left out almost half of what we've highlighted. So we need something about the brother and something about the Nile River. And as you can see, those things are missing from the paraphrase. It's only it's only a sentence long. And so it's not a good example of a paraphrase. There needs to be a little bit more to it in order to be a good paraphrase of the original passage. Okay, we're going to do another one here. We'll do a reminder of the rules a little bit later on, but let's look at another example. In 1857, a British expedition led by Richard Burton and John Speke set out to find the Great Lakes shown on Ptolemy's map. After reaching Lake Tanganyika, the 2 men split up because Burton was ill. Tanganyika is not an easy word to say. I had to practice that a few times. Okay, so here's the stuff that I highlighted. The date, of course, 1857, the 2 men's names, and then Ptolemy's map. And then there's 3 examples here. And you have to pick the best one. So here's the first example. Richard Burton and his friend looked for the Great Lakes shown on Ptolemy's map. The men split up. In 1857, Richard Burton and John Speke searched for the Great Lakes on Ptolemy's map, but they had to separate when Burton was ill. 2 men from Britain looked for the Great Lakes, but had to split up because one was ill. The best answer is this one in the middle, because if you look over here, you can see that all of these things that we highlighted are included here. The first one is missing John Speke's name. It's missing the date. And this one is just too general. It's really more of a general summary and doesn't include enough information. Okay, here's yet another one. Speke discovered Victoria Nyanza and was convinced that the White Nile flowed from it. A second expedition proved him right when he found the outlet of the Nile at a waterfall which he named Ripon Falls. Here's a paraphrase. Speke discovered Victoria Nyanza and found the outlet of the Nile, which he called Ripon Falls. And if you look back over here at what was highlighted, again, everything is included there. And enough of the phrasing is changed that we can consider this a good paraphrase. Okay, so that is it. I know I mentioned a video earlier on in the slideshow. I'm going to go ahead and include that link, so if you want to watch that just to get some extra information, you can. That's optional, though. If you have any questions or anything, please contact me. Email's the best way, but let me know if you have any questions. Your assignment for today is to go through, or for this week rather, is to go through and pick one of the passages. I believe there's 5 passages, and write your own paraphrase of it, and then turn that in via Canvas. So I hope everybody's doing well, and once again, don't hesitate to contact me if you need anything. Thank you. Bye-bye.